All right, what is going on, guys? So the new cooking update is here, and along with this cooking update comes this fat little piggy. And this fat little piggy is craving something new every hour. Right now, we have 47 minutes until the next craving. And it is our responsibility to gather all the ingredients required to craft and cook his meal of choice. And in return, if you come over here, you can see he'll give you all different types of rewards. Now, obviously, these rewards are determined by what you give him, but you can get some pretty cool rewards out of this. You can get the new gourmet seed pack, which inside of it has seeds like the onion, jalapeno, brown melon, sugar glaze, tall asparagus, and the 0.5% the grand tomato. You can also get things like the gourmet egg, medium toys. You can get the fried spray mutation. There's a new exclusive seed all the way down here at the bottom called the taco fern. This is the only way you can get this seed, by the way. But anyways, you guys get the idea. Now you see where most people mess up is they just log on and think, oh, you know, this is a fun little update, and they just throw whatever plants they have available into the pot, and they don't pay attention to the ingredients at all, and they just come over here and click cook, and they're like, oh, 5 minutes to cook? Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. But that would be a giant mistake, because for one, you're just gonna make a soup every time. If you don't follow a recipe, you're gonna get a soup. And I don't know if this pig ever craves soup, bro. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but I've never ever seen him crave soup. Come on, bro, take the soup. You know you want the soup, bro. Take the soup. He doesn't want the soup. Actually, you know what? Let's see what kind of rewards he'll give us for this soup. 5,000 shekels. All right. Hey, you know what? For 4 carrots, 5,000 shekels is not that bad. Actually, it's not bad at all. 4 carrots, bro, you're getting like 200 shekels if you sell 4 carrots. But later in this video, I'm going to show you how I cooked the biggest meals possible and unlocked the maximum amount of prismatic rewards you can possibly get. And now the tricky part of this update is, for whatever reason at all, if there is a reason at all, is all of the recipes have been gatekept. And on top of that, there are different tiers to each of the recipes. So if you come over here to the wiki page, which by the way, I will put at the top of the description, you'll be able to find all the different rarities you need to know about. Like right here on the salad, you have normal, legendary, mythical, divine, and prismatic. And obviously prismatic is what we're aiming for. We want to try to get the best rewards possible. And if you haven't noticed already, in order to get the prismatic rewards, you are going to need a lot of bone blossoms. Don't get me wrong, you can still get good rewards with the divine recipes, and even sometimes those divine recipes will turn into prismatic recipes. But at the end of the day, you're gonna need a lot of bone blossoms. So if you didn't participate in the prehistoric update, you might be in trouble here. And as you guys can see, bro, these guys are very, very thorough. They have their labels to mark which ones have been confirmed yet or which ones are still pending. Like right here, to make a prismatic ice cream is confirmed to be 1 sugar glaze, 1 sugar apple, and 3 bone blossoms. But then you have something like the sandwich, which doesn't have a confirmed prismatic recipe yet. This says 1 tomato, 1 violet corn, and 3 bone blossoms, but they have not confirmed that it is working yet. So just keep that in mind when crafting any of these recipes. Look out for these little labels and you'll know whether or not it is confirmed to be working. But anyways, this is where you can find all of the cooking recipes you need to know, the official Grow Garden wiki page. Feel free to screenshot it, bookmark it, study it, whatever you need to do, just go ahead and do it. So for example, the fat little piggy is craving a pizza right now. Wow, so healthy. What a fitness icon. But if we go back to the wiki page here, we'll see that we need 1 violet corn, 1 sugar apple, and 3 bone blossoms to make a prismatic pizza. And to save us some time, I already have all the ingredients here ready to go. So let's go ahead and put our ingredients in order. We have the violet corn and the sugar apple. And what the heck, bro? I never realized that the water changes as you put ingredients in. That's kind of weird. Looks like some poop stew over here. All right, anyways, as you can see by the ingredient list, we have our violet corn and our sugar apple in there. And let's go ahead and put our bone blossoms in there as well. And just like that, we are ready to cook our prismatic pizza. Let's go ahead and click cook. And as you can see by the text up top, it is confirmed that we are cooking a pizza. But oh my gosh, look at that timer. 1 hour and 17 minutes. Yeah, bro, I am not waiting 1 hour and 17 minutes. We do not have the time to wait 1 hour and 17 minutes right now. So we're going to go ahead and skip this. There we go. And now our pizza is done cooking. And boom, we got our prismatic pizza. Look at that. And now you might be thinking to yourself, wow, that's a pretty big pizza. Surely we can't get much bigger. Wrong. We haven't even scratched the surface on how big these meals can get. You see, not only does the rarity of the ingredients you put in matter, but the size matters as well. Yes, gentlemen, you've heard me right. Size does indeed matter. Now, don't get me wrong. You can still get really good rewards with this size pizza. But if I had just taken a couple more hours to grow some bigger bone blossoms before cooking the meal, I would be getting much more value out of my time. And you know what? Our boy Crispy P is still craving some pizza. So let's go ahead and see what kind of rewards we'll get for a pizza of this size. Now, remember, this is still a prismatic pizza, so we're going to get some good rewards regardless. So let's see what we get. And straight away, we got a taco fern, 3 mutation sprays, a mochi mouse, a medium toy, a pretzel cart, honey glaze. Oh my god, dude, I can't even keep up with this. There's so many rewards. And best of all, 5 watering cans. Wow. Yo, check out this little mouse, bro. I don't even know what this guy does. Hey, he do be looking kind of clean, though. Wait, is that a donut on his back? What the heck? Yo, he has a donut on his back. But wait, what does he do? All active food type pets gain an additional 1.67 XP in every 9 minutes. Okay, man, this guy kind of sucks. Now, I do already have some pretty decently sized bone blossoms in my garden right now, and this is what I've been using for the past day to cook up my recipes. And I mean, like you can see, man, these are not small bone blossoms. You know, this is nothing to laugh about. And let me tell you, if mutations affected the outcome of the cook, I'd be Gordon freaking Ramsay of Grow Garden. But I wanted something more. I wanted to grow much bigger bone blossoms for this update specifically. So on my second account, I reset my garden, and then using the Mooncat and Triceratops method combined with the sprinkler method, including the brand new Grandmaster sprinkler, I was able to do this. Wait, this might be crazy. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Wait, this is crazy. Hold up. Put that down, please. Wait. Oh my God. How many cats is this? Is that 4? Oh my God, bro. Dude, I swear, I thought I didn't even do it right. Yeah, right, man. That's 1 billion base. Dude, I wish I did this on my main account. Holy crap. What are these other ones? 48 million? Bro, these mog all of my current bone blossoms. That's crazy. So yeah, now we have this giant titanic bone blossom to work with. And honestly, I regret not doing this on my main account because unfortunately, I can't use my T-Rex to move these admin abuse mutations onto this bone blossom because of course it's on a completely different account. But now since we have this giant bone blossom on an empty plot, our next step is using raccoons to duplicate it. And I understand a lot of you guys don't have raccoons, and hey, you might not even have bone blossoms, which if you don't have bone blossoms, that would be insanely unfortunate for you for this update. But if you don't have bone blossoms and you want a bone blossom this big, don't worry, my channel is still very small and I read all my comments, so I'll be giving away a lot of these bone blossoms to whoever needs them. So just comment your Roblox username down below in the comment section and I'll try my best to add anyone who needs the bone blossom. But after AFKing for about an hour with my raccoons, I now have a good amount of these giant bone blossoms. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make that same pizza again, but this time I'm going to use the giant bone blossoms, and I'm also going to use bigger ingredients in general, so that way I can show you guys just how big these prismatic meals can get. Let's go ahead and put our violet corn in first, our sugar apple next, and 3 of our giant bone blossoms. So 1, 2, and 3 bone blossoms. Combined, these 3 bone blossoms are about 660 kilograms. And as you can see up top here, our estimated cook time is 83 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and click cook. And once again, I'm not waiting an hour and 23 minutes for this cook to get finished. So let's go ahead and come over here and click skip. And there we go. And now our pizza is done cooking. And this is the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and pick up our pizza. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom out because I'm guessing it's going to be pretty big. So 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, look at that pizza, bro. Look at that pizza. This is like a solar pizza eclipse, bro. I can literally cover up like a whole plot with this thing. I can cover up 2 players' plots with this pizza. This is like the galactic pizza right here. And now, since our little buddy Crispy Bacon is still craving pizza, we can go ahead and give him this ginormous pizza, and we can then compare the rewards. Try this food that I cooked up. I think you're really gonna like it. I already know it's gonna be impossible to keep up with, but we got 1 pancake stack, 3 mutation sprays. Wait, we got a pet shard? No way. We got a pet shard. Advanced sprinkler, 3 seed packs, a food crate, and I think that's it. Wait, we actually kind of got less rewards this time, but we did get better rewards. This pet shard is insane. I mean, if we scroll like all the way down to the bottom, half of the stuff we got is all prismatic rewards, which, you know, does make sense because we put in a prismatic pizza. Of course, we're going to get prismatic rewards, but that is only proving my point that the bigger the plants you put in, the better rewards you're going to get. Other than the pet shard, for example, we have the pancake stack. And if you guys were wondering what this pancake stack does, it's not just a cosmetic. Wherever you put this pancake stack, it will attract your pets to go here. So this is really good for mooncats if you want your mooncats to all sleep in one area. And oh, look at my little mochi mouse. Oh, wait, never mind. He was like, oh, I'm good. All right, guys, it is that time. Crispy Bacon is now craving a new item and he wants ice cream. All right, bro, I can do some ice cream. No problem. You know what? I think I actually have ice cream in here already. It's not going to be a giant one, but Oh, yeah, I do. I do have ice cream in here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give this to my boy Crispy. Yo, little pig, let me in and try this food. And let's see. He's going to give me another mochi mouse, another pretzel cart, 2 more honey glaze mutations, a seed pack. Dude, all right, bro. Why am I even trying? Anyways, that was a good amount of rewards. Let's move on. Okay, so once again, in order to make a prismatic ice cream, we're going to need 1 sugar glaze, 1 sugar apple, and 3 bone blossoms. You could also do it with a banana, a sugar apple, and 3 bone blossoms, but I'm going to go with the first option. And okay, it looks like it's raining, but let's come back to our garden and swap back over to our ingredient farm, because thankfully I already have all the ingredients I need planted and grown. You know, whenever this decides to load in. All right, there we go. It's loading in and I'm getting flashbanged. Oh my God. Okay, we're going to have to maneuver our way up here because this pineapple is just taking up all the space. All right, you know what, man? I never claimed to be a parkour master. We're just going to trowel a bamboo over. I grabbed the smallest bamboo possible. Whatever. I think it's still going to work. Just climb that. Jump up here. All right. Nice. And now let's see if we can grab this sugar glaze. Dude, please let me grab the sugar glaze, man. Oh, wait. Oh, I got it. Okay, there we go. Boom. Giant sugar glaze. All right, so we have our sugar glazed and we have our bone blossoms, but we also needed a sugar apple. So let's open up our inventory here and find the biggest sugar apple that we have. This looks like it's going to be our biggest sugar apple. And this recipe doesn't require that you put everything in order, but I like to do it anyways, just in case. So we can put our sugar glaze and now our sugar apple. And now we can put our bone blossoms. And let's go ahead and cook. This one actually isn't going to take us long, surprisingly. Once again, let's click cook and boom, we are whipping up some ice cream. And of course, in typical YouTuber fashion, we're going to have to skip this to save time. Jandal, you're the microtransaction king. Wait, what is this? Your purchase failed. All right. Well, let's try that again real quick. And what the? Yo, bro, my Robux did change. Oh, nah. Grow Garden just scammed me out of 30 cents. That's it, bro. I'm reporting Jandal to the authorities. Anyways, let's grab our ice cream and look at that. Oh my gosh. That is one big ice cream, bro. All right, Mr. Crispy P, I have quite the treat for you, buddy. Go ahead and try this food I cooked up. And let's see what we got. We got 1 pancake stack, another taco fern, a seed, wait, 4 seed packs, 3 eggs. Wait, bro. And we got even more seed packs. And oh my gosh, we got watering cans. Oh yeah, bro. This is definitely the way to go if you want to get as many rewards as possible. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If it helped you at all, please do me a favor and like and subscribe.